All right, back with another video for machine learning, Talon Mitchell's book. On in pages 59 through 62, and what those pages describe is ID3. And ID3 stands for Iterative Dichotomizer 3, which is basically like exactly what it says it is. It, iteratively goes through, a decision tree to find out the most informative feature at each step. So basically, which attribute gives the most information gain. So it goes into the details of ID3. The example they use is if you're like, what is good weather for playing tennis? And you have different attributes like outlook, so basically, sunny, rainy, cloudy, whatever. You have temperature, you have humidity, you have wind. That's not exactly what I wanted to go over. Thanks for nothing, ChatGPT. So its capabilities and limitations. So it's able to create a hypothesis space of decision trees. It's complete for finite discrete valued functions. So basically, if your function is not a continuous function, meaning it doesn't have an infinite amount of possible answers. In this tennis situation, the answer to the target function is either yes or no. And ID3 tries to make it as the search as efficient as possible by asking the questions to the decision tree that give the most information gain. So in their example, that the attribute with the most information gain is outlook, whether it's sunny, overcast, or rain. Which you can imagine, because if it's sunny, then you're much more likely to play tennis than when it rains. That's, so there's that. So it goes over the differences in contrast with the candidate elimination method, which maintains all hypotheses consistent with available training examples. And ID3 only follows a single hypothesis. It doesn't backtrack. It doesn't say, oh, I have new information. Maybe this is better, right? Can't do that. It can't determine how many alternative decision trees are consistent with the available training data. It knows that this tree is the most efficient, but I don't know how many other trees are as efficient. So there's that. No backtracking. And it also doesn't, because it doesn't backtrack, it doesn't know how good the other trees would have been. It goes based on the information gain of the most valuable attributes. It starts there and then it works its way down. It does, however, use all training examples at each step. It doesn't go iteratively through one training example at a time. So that's good. And this was a short video, but I wanted to kind of explain ID3 to myself. Hopefully this helped you. If it didn't, what can you do?